even see all those people in there. Hey, Cheryl. Mamasan, am I saying that correctly? Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Hey, two dizzy cats. LaDonna, you up, girl? Little Things 1961. Willie in the house. I know I do miss them like crazy. I messaged them mainly because I was like, can we go to bed now? Can I go to bed now? But they were still driving. Kim is here. Good morning. I do miss them like crazy. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. No, it is not the hall from the asylum. Hey, Jerry. Good morning. Let's see. Let me see if I'm on the YouTubes. I think I pushed the button, but I'm not sure. Somebody tell me if I'm over there because, I'm kind of new at all of this. Hey, girl. Hey, that's got to be Fly Girl. That's got to be Fly Girl. Does it say I'm live? It says it is, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. I mess it up every time, y'all. Hey, Karen K. Good morning. Hey, Miss Carrie Ann. Okay, why won't it let me do? I don't know what's going on over here. So good morning and happy Sunday to everyone. I'm trying to get my life together. I am so tired. Let me just say that, like when you go, you're never tired because your adrenaline is kind of up, and you're so excited. But then once you sit down, you're exhausted. Jerry said, I shook the devil out of that app last Thursday to figure out my YouTube problem. I can see that I'm live, but it just, oh, there we go. Okay. Now we're working. Sometimes it's user error over here. But once I sat down, y'all, make it stop. Yesterday, I was just so tired. I'm going to put my subscribers on only because they said that helps. But yeah, you're so amped up and so excited. But I was so sad to see them leave. 8 ads, 60. Wait, 8 ads, 63. What is that, Willie? What is that? Hey, 8 ads, 63. Why? I'm lost. Oh, it's a chatter. Okay, sorry. I'm telling you, I had to switch to an insulated, larger cup of coffee because I can't even find my coffee. Yesterday, y'all, I waited on them to get home and I was kind of clocking it. LaDonna made really good time. And by like 7, I was like, are y'all home yet? I want to go to bed. My eyes were bloodshot. I've been staying up late. But today I have this bag. Hey, Miss Sandra, happy Sunday. I have this bag of, I think that it's all magnets, right? And I got this at the Purple Bag store. And LaDonna and Cheryl will attest that 50% off Purple Bag Day is really, really good because we went to both of the stores and we filled up multiple bags. So I bought this. I ended up getting it for $4. So it was $8 and it was 50% off. So I got it for $4 and we are going to go through it. Plus I have a few things where during that day, I only got like 1 or 2 things. So I thought I would share. So it's going to be a couple of things. Well, something from Katie, something from Glen Flora, which is in the Wharton area, something from Rose, and a couple of things from Rosenberg. Those were the bestest things. So that's the order that we're going into. All right, let's see. All right. I'm going to just open it up. I really don't know what's in the bag. I think it's all magnets though. So the first one, I put this in the video. So where is this? Pikes Peak. Isn't that in Washington? Because I thought it was in San Francisco, but it's Pikes Peak. Did LaDonna find you some shoes? Let's just say I did not find any shoes. We actually lost the flip-flop at Round Top. We're one shoe. We're minus one shoe. So maybe there's a pirate out there with one flip-flop. We're not sure what happened to it. Good morning. How are you, Mr. Grady? So here is one that is Pike Place Market in Seattle. Well, why did I think it was? This is just my life. Why did I think that this was in California when clearly it says Seattle on the bottom? Does that tell you? Pikes Peak is in Colorado. This one is in, there is one apparently in Seattle as well. But y'all, this magnet sold for $5.99. We've got a couple of these. I think these are the little vintage ones. They're made in Taiwan. And this one is Australia. So these little thin ones. Someone sent me a vintage one from South Carolina. But I mean, for $4, it was a bag. I'm sure Cheryl is excited and pleased with me because I got a bag. This one is made in Australia. This is from the Melbourne, Australia Zoo. And it has the butterflies on it. This one is a metal one. And then it says right here, made in Australia. I don't know why I thought Pike's Place Market was in San Francisco. St. Croix. I have a friend from St. Croix. So that one is cool. But I mean, some of these vintage magnets can be really good. Oh, this one's neat. Y'all, this one does that say 1982? That's Epcot. I know. Ain't it sad? That one's Epcot. And I think it says 19. Well, where's my loop? Because y'all know I can't see. Jerry, when we say we're tired, it is crazy tired. Yeah, that's 1982. But that's Epcot. That's a little plastic one. I don't even know. What's that character, y'all? Does anybody know that one? Gatorland Zoo in Florida. I'm just looking at how many I got. So remember, I paid, what, $4? Houston Zoo. The Houston Zoo is really cool, y'all. Icebox and tell your friends you be in all these places. They would know that's a lie. Just to get me to leave the house. This one's Norway. I do loves my house now. The girls will tell you. This one's Norway. Well, somebody traveled. This one is also Norway, but it's a little, the toucan one. Yeah, that one is from the Houston Zoo. This one is from Norway. It looks a little sus. Oh, here's a Mickey from Disney. Been there to Gatorland? You have? Oh, yeah, that's right. She did live half her life in the States. Oh, my. I don't think this is a magnet. Maybe it had a magnet on it? You know. Okay. Maybe it had a magnet on it. Oh, it's making my nose itch already. I don't know what that is. But there's not just one. This one's got the mange. Look at him. Bless his heart. He's got the mange and a broken leg. Yeah, it does look like a camel, but a camel with this one's got a broken leg, got the mange. We're going to put those over to the side. I feel like there's enough. There is. Oh, he don't have a head. Okay, so they were magnets. But look. He's missing his head. Well, I think it's the sheer volume of movement that we did. I mean, miles and miles that we walked. We left the house every day by 9, 10 o'clock, and we did not get home until maybe 5, 6 or later. And most of that time was walking and shopping. And you know, if you are a reseller or collector of any kind, you know that I don't know this one where this one is, but it's a fish. You know that you think constantly when you are shopping, like you're thinking about what this is, where did it come from, about the age, all of that. And how come nobody else gets hungry? Yeah, we brought snacks. Cheryl and I brought snacks. Well, Cheryl brought snacks. I usually ended up eating some kind of snack. LaDonna doesn't get hungry. Now, they used to laugh at me because they were like, if you're going with her, make sure that she's not going to stop. Make sure you pack something. I know the fish is pretty cute. I love his eyeball. But when you are thinking, like if you're collecting or like I said, or look, Karen. Oh, Canada. Looky, that's a cute one. That's one of the little rubber ones. There you go. Oh, that's sweet. Do y'all have irises like that? Because from South Carolina, we have like the largest iris collection or area. But yeah, snacks are a must. The national capital, Washington, D.C. Yeah, they don't grow very well here in Texas, but South Carolina has a place called Iris Gardens, the Swan Lake Iris Gardens, and it has like 100 and something varieties of irises there. Oh, Miss Sandra Fish, Jerry says hello. Because you can't see the chat, all of the chat in YouTube, but she's saying hello to you in VAMP. Singapore. I actually have a canister from Singapore. Yeah, my brain is not working yet. M-I, crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback I, Mississippi. Did anybody else have to sing that song to spell Mississippi? This is Minnesota. Yeah, you betcha. Minnesota. Hello to Jerry from me and Sandra, says Karen K. Good morning, Bug. Good day from down under. So I also have this one from Australia. And I have this one from Australia. And so that's a group. Oh, look. Here's another Disney. So I have Minnie and Mickey. Yes, Rachel's here. Yay. Thank y'all for coming this morning to see what's in my bag of goodies. That's pretty cute. I like the Minnie and Mickey. I'm trying to watch and do this at the same time. Don't get me confused. Oh, bless its heart. A moment of sharing for Alaska. Bless their hearts. They're just really having a time. I went to Alaska. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. And what is this one? This is Mexico. Que onda way? Monterrey, Mexico. Y'all, there's a lot in here for the little $4. There's Amsterdam. That one's a little, is it wooden? Yeah, it's a little wooden cafe. Emmeline likes Disney. I think, aren't they going? I think they're going. Oh, here's another Norway. Did we have a Norway? Yeah, we did. We had the polar bear, Norway, and didn't I have something else, Norway? Good Lord, I've already forgotten. And this one, Norway. So they were travelers. I never think to get small things like this when I travel. No, I need to just, I hit all of the stores. Okay, y'all, tell me what this says. I think it's PRAHA. Can y'all see that right there? Beth, did the cold front make it down there yet? No, it is still going to be 90. It's not even chilly in the morning. I think that's PRAHA. Don't get me to lying because I don't know where that is. Oh, look, these must have been where the other crew came from. I think we're only going to be able to save one of these because, like I said, one is headless and one's got the mange. So I don't think we're going to be. I think these probably went together, right? Right. From Dubai. Omaha. I don't know if that's Omaha. It says PRAHA. I don't know. I'll take a picture of it and y'all can help me. Take a liking to a Viking. This one is from 2001. Only thing I think of when I see Vikings. Oh, it could be Norway, right? It could be Norway. Oh, Fly Girl, I'm sorry, but you got it done. It does say Fly Girl. So Norway, because when I think Vikings, y'all, I think Minnesota. But I think this is probably Norway, right? Yeah, because this one says a Viking. This one has Viking right there. So maybe I could just cluster these. I do know people collect magnets. All right, so y'all help me with this one. Norge. Hey, Brooke. Good morning, Miss Nettie. How are you? So which one is that? Nor, is there something written at the very... Oh, it's Norway. This one's Norway. Yeah. PRAHA is Prague. Thank you, Karen. What would we do without Karen? Thank you. So this one down here in the little right here says Norway. And that's got a little thermometer. Is it even correct? Maybe, because it's about 75 in the house. So yeah. So we got a couple of Norways. Oh, look at this one. He's darling. She said, all my besties are here. Thank y'all for joining me this morning. I am unpacking a bag of magnets that I got for $4 at the 50% off store. Look at this little cluster of 3. Look how darling these are. These little vintage magnets. Look how darling those are. Yeah, LaDonna says she's tuckered. I bet. Yes, this one is very, very cute. And it's one of the hard plastic ones. But then there's these 3 too. Those are darling. Then these must be from Australia. Right? And then don't forget a pub. Because why wouldn't you? I need to cluster these. Yeah, definitely. There's just a few more in here. And then I want to show you just a couple of the things that I got. If it's from a big haul, it's probably going to be in a video. Arkansas. Who's from Arkansas? Did y'all go through Arkansas? At one point, they didn't eat. Karen, you're from Arkansas originally? It's got a little razorback on it and everything. That's a darling. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Oh, y'all, this one's cute. This one is cute. What am I doing over here? This one is Paddington. Oh, pack a few hours and I'm going to be a potato for the rest of the day. Yes. Hey, are you talking about us? That we're the crazy people on your phone? Paddington is cute. That's a little clear acrylic one. What does it say back here? Paddington. It doesn't have a year on it, I don't think. No, I don't think. What is that? Oh, I lied. 1992. 1992. That one's cute. And then we got another Florida. You hit every state but. Yeah, I mean, there's something to that Texas thing. Oh, this one's chipped. But I might can salvage his magnet because his magnet's good. But see, he's got a little chip right here. Your fridge is it like a plastic? There's one we did. I didn't see any Virginia. Did we see any Virginia, y'all? What's this one? Alice Springs. I don't know where that is. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Making sure that I didn't miss something. Brown and Root Industrial Services. Don't learn safety by accident. She said she had to turn on the heat. I do not feel sorry for you. I did not see a Virginia. Oh, man. I got an Arkansas, a Mississippi, a Minnesota, and then some international ones. I do have an Alaska one and a Florida one, a Houston, a DC. Of course, we wouldn't have one. But there's another Florida. But we got, I mean, that wasn't, Alice Springs is in Australia. Oh, okay. Like this. I think that is a, but the sides of mine are tucked back in the cabinets. I did not see a Chicago either. That's all I had. Epcot's in Florida, I think. We had Australia, Norway, a Canada, Seattle. We did have Seattle. So not bad. I mean, some of them do like the vintage ones. It just depends on which one they are, resell pretty well. I'd be interested to know about like these kind. Epcot, yeah. Yeah, I'd be interested in knowing about these. They're a little bit older. But I mean, I got it for $4. So that's one of the things I wanted to show y'all today. Again, thanks for being here this morning. Okay, so day one, we went to Goodwill. And I think I showed that. Did I show the Goodwill one, y'all? I think I did. It's in the video. That's why. Paddington is London. There is Paddington Station. Yeah. Yes, thank you for not leaving us at the asylum. Although there was a cat and there was plenty of arts and crafts and things to keep us entertained. And it's not far from snacks. So we should have been good. We should have been good. So the first video that just came out on Thursday. If I have a YouTube channel as well, it's Carolina Princess Sweet Treats and Pretties. I'd love for y'all to go over and watch our first day. Is Nikki Moss here? Good morning, Nikki Moss. Yes, girls need snacks to shop. Well, snacks to ride in the car, but just snacks. So day one, we went to Goodwill and that video dropped. We'd hit 3 Goodwills on their very first day here. They didn't get home. They didn't get here until about 9 o'clock, 8, 9 o'clock. And then by the time We went to bed and everything, got everybody situated. We got up. Good morning, Miss Nikki. And then we hit it. So I thought we would do something low, and that was 3 Goodwills. But you know, you can get lost in a Goodwill, y'all. You can get lost in a Goodwill. So we did 3 of those, and we were tuckered. We were tuckered. And I got a few things, not a bunch, but it's in that video. And so for the beginning of the shenanigans, day 1 of the shenanigans, y'all check out that video on my YouTube channel. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe and ring the notification bell, because day 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6 are coming. So we didn't get much at all. Who's we, LaDonna? Maybe we, me and Cheryl. LaDonna found all kinds of stuff. She found a cruel piece. She found a signed art piece. Then I look over there, and I go to these places all the time. Do I see that stuff? No. Thank you. And then I look over there, and Cheryl has got all these plushies. Do I know anything about a plush? Absolutely not. But she's pulling them up and comping them, and they're like 30, 40 something dollars. She got a good chunk of Texas. Yes, ma'am, Miss Karen. She did. Oh, thank you, Karen. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. She said LaDonna bought so much that Cheryl had to stay in Houston. Funny you should say that, because I was out. I helped them Jenga get everything. They did fill LaDonna's car. LaDonna was like, okay, here's the deal. It can't block the back window. Like, I have to be able to see through the car, and I don't want anything that if we have to hit brakes is going to come and like slam us in the back of the head. So 14 hours, Brooke, 14 hours. But I jinged it because, you know, I do all those shows and stuff, and I have a limited amount of space and what I can carry. And they drove it straight. LaDonna drove it straight. Cheryl was the entertainment, and keeping me up to date. Because I was really, oh yeah, that's right. Baby Faye got a Bucky's chair. I was really worried because it was a long week, and they were tired. I mean, we shopped up until the last minute. And then they got up and drove like 5:30 in the morning. Your girl don't do mornings. Yes, she is now I mean, she can get it. She can flat get it. So I drove when we were here, and they probably are sorry about that. I don't have a lot of patience when it comes. I'm like, yo, we got to go somewhere. 35 in Dallas. You came right by. I told them I didn't. Oh yeah, that's right. I told them I didn't know where you were, Willie. I thought it was 30 minutes outside of Oklahoma. And at one point, it's their story to tell, but at one point the weather was really, really bad. Okay, so what I got at Goodwill, and I started off strong. I spent the most at the first Goodwill store, and I thought, this is going to be bad. This is stop 1, day 1 of a week long. I cannot do this, right? Like, I had budgeted a big chunk of money because we had thought that we were going to go to Oklahoma and spend all of this, all this money on lodging and food and all the things. And when I didn't, I was like, whoo, I get to shop. Okay. So, I spent the second store, but then they caught up. They caught up with it. The second day we went to Katy, Texas. Now I have one of my booths is in Katy, Texas, in a place called KT Antiques, and it's Old Town Katy. And there's like, it's a really little quaint area. We hit 3 antique shops. Now they were antique shops, so antique stuff with antique prices is what I say in the video. That video is going to drop on Thursday. So us going down to KT, my booth is in there. They just whizzed by, but we went to one shop called Dovetail. Then we went to KT Antiques, which is literally across the street. And then we hit Limited Edition, which I had never been in. And they had some really pretty things. And that's where I found the Halloween postcards. And I did have to find some for LaDonna and some for Cheryl, because I did not want to fight to ensue in there. So we got some good things. So in Dovetail, I didn't buy anything in KT, or I don't think I bought anything in the other store either. But I got pictures because I can never pass them up. So we'll go backwards. I got this little one. How many people have a picture like this? Well, I know I do. That has to be the 70s. But I thought for a little vignette that would be so cute. But wait, look at this one, Brooke. And it's even written on the back, December 1959, 12 months old. Look at that tree and that baby. I know those pants. She said, stop it, so cute. I think that I may have some pants similar to this little boy's. Look, we were poor. We just wore whatever. But this one with their little snowsuit on and it's black and white, I thought those were cute. And see on the back, it says December 1959. It even has, it was, this is from New Orleans, LaDonna. This says Foxco, New Orleans, Louisiana, January 1959 on the back. That's so cute. She said I wanted me on my walker trying to pull it down. And then I got this picture because this is us. Look at us. Hey, Pudding. Do you still have the aluminum tree in the family, LaDonna? They want to know. Look at us. That's me, LaDonna, and Cheryl. And there was a fur coat. It's on this camera, so I can't show you. There was a fur coat in the shop, and I made Cheryl take a picture of me in this fur coat, in a fur coat like this. It is so cute, but how fun. And then if y'all don't know Dolores, then you will get to see Dolores. Dolores has been on YouTube for many years, and we met here in the chats. However, she grew up in Houston, probably about 20 minutes from where I currently live, and we've just become fast friends, like LaDonna and Cheryl and I. And she lives in the UK now, and Dolores she started out with making vintage jewelry, like taking it apart, putting it back together, and all the things. So she and I have been doing jewelry chats for years, usually on a Sunday or something. Well, she can't sell on VAMP because it's not in the UK yet. But I can co-host her. And so next Sunday, Dolo is going to be on VAMP as in the little corner. I'm going to co-host with her. So I'm excited, and we're going to go through some jewelry. So that'll be fun. I was gifted. She is amazing. Very knowledgeable about jewelry and all the things. It's hard for her to kind of truly identify because it's hard to see on the camera and feel it and touch it. But I have a few bags and buckets of jewelry that was gifted to me, and we have probably over 3,000 pieces. So we've been going through those. I did not see any tarot cards. But I got this for Dolo. Why? Because it's got a cat on it, and she has 3 cats. But I was like, that's so Dolo. And so I showed her. She is super excited to get this. This will be about all that I can mail her with all the stuff going on with the postal service. So that's the only thing that I got in Katy. And then on Wednesday, we went to that Texas Art Asylum. Y'all look that up on Instagram. It's really, really neat. And I have a haul to do for that one. And then we went to Family Thrift, and yeah, I cleaned up in Family Thrift. Then Thursday, Purple Bag Store. So that's a video. I'm probably going to have to do a separate video just for the haul because I kind of bought a lot in the purple. I think we all did. Let's just say we all played Jenga and packed those purple bags, because whatever you can get in the purple bag, it has to sit on the counter for 5 seconds by itself. But whatever you can get in on the purple bag is 50% off. I've even gotten a piece of furniture. I Jenga'd a piece of furniture on the top, and it was really good. But we all got a lot in that place. Yeah. You're talking about in the art asylum, they are very creative. We got some great ideas from that. But then Friday we went to where did we go Friday, LaDonna? Friday we went to, where did we go? Oh my God. No, Friday we went to Rosenberg. That's right. I'm sitting here looking at it. No, we went to Thursday, we also went to Rosenberg, and Friday we went to Glen Flora. Y'all, I'm all confused. So let me show you what I got in Rosenberg, which is a little town next. So it's going to be loud. Sorry, I didn't unwrap it before. Sorry. It's so loud. Okay, I got two of these. I'm not going to unwrap the other one, but it does glow. It's very faint right around here. Just some glass coasters. But I picked these up at one of the little antique places. There's a mild glow, not super bright, but a mild glow right there. I got two of those. And then I'm going to save that place to last because it's over there. I also got this in Katie. I got this because, you know, in my spare time, y'all, I'm going to make assemblages. Raise your hand in the chat if you think that's really going to happen. But I have so many of these because I'm going to make, I have another one right up there. I think it's nutmeg or something. What's spare time? Yeah, I know. That's why I said, hey, Bug. That's why I said, hey, raise your hand in the chat if you really think that's going to happen. I got big plans. Was the Katy Railroad based in Katy, Texas? It does go through there. Yes, that's where we were, right near the railroad. That's what KT is. It's like the railroad crossing. I have 10 projects I've been meaning to do and I haven't yet. I have some stuff. Have I done any of it? Absolutely not. Do I have big plans for it? Absolutely. Will it get done? Probably not. Then in Glen Flora, I found this. This is pretty cool. And I cannot find, I have stuff too and plans too, big plans. Y'all, I can find some with some of the pieces on this, but I can't find another one with all of the pieces on this. And I can't find one for this location. So what is it? It is one of the plastic anchors. So it's a souvenir piece that has the thermometer and the compass, but it also has the calendar. So it has a compass that works. It has the calendar pieces. Now the date pieces, though, there's month pieces and date pieces. And then it has a thermometer. The thermometer does work, but look where it is. It's Santa Claus Land in Indiana. I could not find one of those. And most of them don't have this piece. It has this, and it's got like a souvenir place, but it doesn't have the souvenir, because it's not called that anymore, right? It's not called Santa Claus. It's not called Santa Claus Land anymore, right? I thought it was called something else now. But it does say Santa Claus Land, and then it says Santa Claus, Indiana, and then it has the exhibit hall right there. But I did find several of these. They just don't, there's none of these that have Santa Land, and they don't have the calendar. But the compass works and the thermometer works. I even put my finger on it and it'll go up. So I thought that was really cool. I found this in Glen Flora, y'all. I don't know when she got it because I've never seen it before. But I thought I should get that listed, maybe here on VAMP. We were supposed to do that. We were supposed to get me listing stuff on VAMP, and we just simply didn't have time. And then the other thing that I got at my shop in Glen Flora was this. It says, walked my feet off in Texas. It's a little shaker, right? First of all, great pedicure. It's a little shaker, and it says, walked my feet off in Texas. And I thought what I would do would be to I got to shorten it, but I want to put it right here, put 3 of them right in here, and then let let it hold pictures. I thought that would be cute. So like, let it hold pictures. I want to get some pictures printed out of us when we were on this trip. Hold on, let me show you. It has 4 hammer toes. See, that's going to be cute. But I wanted to put like, it'll hold 3 little things. And then I just got to I got to shorten this. I got some clippers and we can do 3 pictures. We got a picture at Round Top and that kind of stuff. But it says, walk my feet off in Texas. And let me tell you, we walked. Oh my gosh, we walked. I think the most tired I saw any of us, especially LaDonna, was the day that we walked through Round Top, because that's all it is just literally a pasture, and it's uneven ground. You're just up and down. It's a lot of walking in and out of the stores. That's fine. But yeah. All right, Willie, are you paying attention? Because there's one thing in here that I sent you a picture of. I don't know if I did it right. Yes, I have the salt and pepper shaker feet like this, but I've never seen one that stands up like this. And I thought that would be cute to put a little picture in. It's really cute. All right, 3 more things, y'all, and then we're going to go raid. I think Desert Gal Curios is next. And we're going to raid her after I show y'all these. All right. I went to a place called Red Queen's Attic, and it's in Rosenberg, Texas. In Rosenberg, there's a whole street, 3rd Street, and then a side, kind of like a block. On each side of the street is just antique malls. And then around the corner is another antique mall, and around another one, just big antique malls or stores. And this one, Red Queen's Attic, is about 3 stories. Now, LaDonna got trapped downstairs with the good jewelry, and she was going through it with a fine-tooth comb, and she found some really great stuff. Cheryl and I thought, ooh, we'll just go upstairs. Nobody told us it was like 4 flights of stairs. I was like, praise baby Jesus in the manger that they put a bench at the top of the staircase, because my God, I was about to fall out and fall backwards. But it's like it goes around and around the block. It's almost like it's long, and then it comes around and then up again, and it's just so much. But check this one out. This one is made in Hong Kong. Look at that little ornament. Is that not adorable, y'all? And the face is on both sides. This is adorable. Did I figure out what it was? I think I did. I don't know what I did with it. Okay, it's listed at a Commodore. The company name is Commodore. Antique Heavenly Angel is the ornament. And it's a vintage anthropomorphic crescent moon, and it is marked made in Hong Kong right there. But look, the little girl's face and the moon's face, and the fact that it's on both sides. I thought that was really neat. I did already look that one up. And I'm gonna show this one next. Oh, I love this. Okay, y'all ready? I love this one. Look at this. Look at the box. The box is totes adorbs. It's 10 hand-decorated soapy Santas. Look at the side. It's from Dandy Imports, but wait, there's more. You open it up, and it's got the Santa soaps in it. It has all 10 of the Santa soaps in it. Y'all, make it stop. Look at that. Look at those soaps. All of them are in excellent condition, and they're all stamped Japan on the back of the soap. Each one of them. I loved the box, and I was picking up the box, and then I was like, why is this box so heavy? And I saw that it said Soapy Santas, and then you open it up, and there's 10 little soapy Santas in there. Now, I did see a couple of them, and some of the faces on the ones that I was looking up are actually, the color is totally gone. But all 10 of them have the little Santa faces. I love that. Now, do I sell this or am I stingy and keep it for myself? That's the question of the day. All right, Willie, this is what I sent you a picture of, and I don't know if I did this right because LaDonna showed y'all that she found all of these like spun heads, and then we had to have a Learning with LaDonna episode about spun heads. But then I found this one. Look at this little shelf sitter. I can never say that without cursing. It's a little spun head elf. Isn't that adorable? He's still got the little collar, or she, those big blue eyes, and the little pointed shoes. Oh my gosh, adorbs. And this little body is like an envelope, and it is flocked, as is the little hat. And then it's got a little blonde little swoop right there. Is that not adorable? That's a good size one. And then they sit like a parakeet. Isn't that adorable? I found that at Red Queen's Attic. So good, y'all. I have never found one. Now LaDonna found 9. Well, she saw them, passed them. I called her back over there, and then she was like, I'm not really sure. So we got it in good light so she could look it up. And then she was like, yep. And then she started picking. I said, are you getting all of them? She said, yep, I'm getting all of them. I tried to send Willie a picture through VAMP messages of this, but he was in a chat last night, so I don't know if he saw it. But this is even flocked. I just thought that was so cute, y'all. Maybe I could get it in my little doodad tray. You know, I have 4. Gosh. Oh, dear Lord in heaven. Oh, little baby Jesus in the manger. I was thinking maybe to put it in my doodad tray, but my doodad tray is sitting over there in the corner with all my doodads sitting up there. But this is so good. So good. But yeah, so those are the things that I got. I thought I would bring a little bit of the things where I just got a few things here and there. And the rest of them will be in a haul, either in the video or they will be in, oh, thanks, LaDonna. Y'all did too. I can't wait to see it because I know I didn't see everything that Cheryl got. She got it in those bags and squirreled it away in the corner of the living room, and we never saw it. So it's gonna be a good video. LaDonna took video, Cheryl took video, and I took video. It's all gonna be of different things. So they weren't meant to be for frivolous trinkets for one season and then thrown in the trash. No, they're forever, aren't they, Willie? They are forever, and they just sit right there, so pretty, like a parakeet on your finger. But y'all make sure to go and watch the videos. I haven't even finished editing day 4, 5, and 6, much less the 2 big hauls. So there's a lot of editing to be done. I'm hoping to keep it in the right order. So thank y'all so much for being here. My goal is to get some things listed up in VAMP that I have recently found. So stay tuned for that. You can talk for 12 more minutes and raid Kim. Have a good afternoon and rest. I'm supposed to be going to my booth today, Karen. And taking a whole piece of furniture out and putting a whole piece of furniture up. And I'm going to be putting my black glass on. I know that's not restful. I did rest yesterday a little bit. And I'm not going to work tomorrow. We have a professional development day, and I tell them after 30 something years, I'm as professionally developed as I'm going to get. So there's nothing y'all can say to me that I have not already heard. Okay. I know I found an auction that I should have gone to yesterday, but I just didn't have the capacity, really. Um, I should have gone. It had aluminum, what do you call those powder dishes? LaDonna, like just like little, what do you call those? Flats of powdered aluminum powder dishes. It had some Sabino glass in there. It had some custard glass, a bridal bowl. Oh yeah, that I have a black Fenton hand painted Jack in the Pulpit. The aluminum music powder dishes. Yeah, they have the music boxes in the bottom. I have one of those in my shop, but I think I'm going to put my black glass on sale, and I want to kind of get it all together and stuff like that. So, my friend Tina Shelley, if y'all have been around and seen my videos and things, she is going to go uh, up after hours and redo her, like move furniture all around. And she was like, now's the time for you to be able to go in and move furniture, because we can't move furniture and stuff, especially on the weekends. So I think I'm gonna do that today. We'll see. I'm not making any promises. I've been up since about 5:30 working on inventory. Yeah, the bridal bowl had like, what's the metal on the bottom, LaDonna? Is it cast? It's like this big piece, and then this huge bridal bowl that was like a yellow custard glass that was hand painted and cast, and had yeah, and had figural pieces, and then it had the hand painting on it, and that sucker glowed, and then it had the little piece at the top. Oh, it was beautiful. I wonder how much that went for. I'm curious, but they had a lot of good things. It's just, it was about an hour and a half from here, and I'd had to get up at like 6:30 to get dressed. I'm just to be honest, I didn't get dressed yesterday. I took a shower, and I thought I was going to go back to bed after they left, and I didn't. I started sweeping and doing laundry and all the things. So I just didn't. But I should have just gone to the auction. But I have a room full of stuff. If y'all could see this, I have a room full of and a floor full of stuff that I need to be going through. I had a friend that dropped off a bunch of stuff, and I did videos recently about that. She said, my mom's getting rid of some stuff in her garage. And she was like, she said she wants you to go through it. And I just tell people all the time, just bring it to me. I'm taking a nap after Mike leaves. Oh, I bet, LaDonna, I bet you are tired. I'll just go through it. If I can't use it, maybe one of my friends can use it. And if not, I have a big box that I put stuff in. Cheryl left me some stuff to take to to donate. But the stuff that she brought me was either her grandmother's or her great grandmother's that her mom had kept in the garage. And so I've been working on, it's stuff like this. I've been working on tagging it and get it ready for the shop. I mean, that's really good. And y'all help me identify this. I think, Karen, did you help me identify this one? This is the old ice cream scoop. It's an antique ice cream scoop with a number 10 on it, and you turn it like this. But all these little pieces take time. I think this was probably green, but it looks blue. The little crinkle cutter. But little pieces like this, the double melon. This one is really good too. With that chippy paint. I'm sure it's not toxic at all, but the chippy paint, this is a quarter scoop. Now I have another one. Hey, Karen, here's another project. See how it's rusted out right here? But I think if I put some red felt, if I glue red felt right here and maybe put some bows and maybe like a Santa or something right here, that would be super cute to hang. But you can't, I mean, you can't, it's not rusted through. But you wouldn't want to sell it like this. So I kept that piece. And then there was this piece. Y'all help me if you think, I think that is a peeler paring knife. It's from her great grandmother. She said early 1900s. Hey Margot girl, how are you? Um, but I put tape right here because that's really sharp. And so I didn't want anybody to cut themselves. So I put tape on both sides. This is not as sharp, but this peeler portion of this, that is really sharp. So I think that this is, I can only go by what she said, which is early 1900s because it was her great grandmother's. So I did call it antique wooden handled. I put peeler paring knife on there and then put like sharp. My mama says, hey, mama. She said she's watching me. Y'all say hey to Bella Rose. That's my mama. She's watching her baby girl. She's been clapping for me for 50-something years. She also had these in there. I have a set of these already. So, and I am going to put them all in this, which she gave me 4 buckets of stuff. And I did videos on them. I'll just spoiler alert. There was Pyrex in there. There was a complete set of the Verde Cinderella bowls, Pyrex in there. LaDonna says, I was an excellent host, Mama. Ain't that sweet? That's sweet of her to say. I drug them to the wheels fell off of that truck. Don't run with that knife. Yeah, don't run with that knife. That'd be the one thing that they would say. But I got a bunch of good things. And I'm just going through them slowly and trying to get them marked. Mom says, always. Thank you, LaDonna, she said. Get them marked and in the shop. So, yeah. You miss me already, LaDonna? You should. I'm a sheer delight. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all, I mean, we're about to raid, but I'm really excited for next Sunday. It is going to be a little jewelry chat. And if you know LaDonna, if you know Dolores, she's a lot of fun. And it's going to be a good time. She hasn't been on VAMP yet, but she's on VAMP, but she's not a seller. I know, my little marshmallow. Oh, we love a marshmallows. And it's soon going to be s'mores time. But Dolo is going to come next Sunday and we're going to talk through some jewelry. Typically what happens is, I'm going to be honest, when we do this, we have so much. Dolores will, and the chat, y'all can help me in the chat. We identify the pieces. So I know there's a lot of jewelry people, especially on VAMP too. So the ones on YouTube have been helping me, and y'all can still continue to do that. And Dolores helps me. But now I've got the VAMP family, and they can help me identify and price this jewelry. It's over 3,000 pieces. So it's like, yeah. Have I got any listed? No. Also, do I know how to list on the fly? Also no. But maybe somebody could walk me through it if they want to. Now, what we have been doing, and I can't do that here on VAMP, but because I really don't know what the shipping, maybe I'll just figure it out. I'll figure it out, maybe. We usually, if they claim it on a jewelry haul, we donate those funds to Lunches of Love. And we've had 3 different donations. There's been a video on that too. But I think tomorrow, because Dolores has never been, I think we'll hold off on that. And then look at LaDonna, 9 by 7 by 1 with 4 ounces. Yeah, but I got to do it on the fly, Kim. Well, we'll see. I mean, if somebody just has to have a piece, then we'll do that. I figure I could just still donate the funds. We have a money bag back here, and then usually like Christmas time and usually Christmas. I think we've done Christmas, spring, and summer. So yeah, preloaded. Only run it if you need to. Well, I don't know what's in it. We just literally take a bucket full and we go through it. Is VAMP keeping me from seeing? Yes, because you're watching on YouTube. Now, if you go and go on over to VAMP, it's just virtualantiquemarketplace.com. You do join, it's free, and you can watch and chat and all the things. Set it up as a buyer's choice. Hey, Bree. Yeah, I mean, I might figure it up. Just preload buyer's choice number one. Oh, Marco, you got to learn VAMP. You got to do it. I'll send you a little message because VAMP, Virtual Antique Marketplace, is also an antique marketplace, and they have things that you can list statically, or you can go live. You can do a chat. You can do a live sale. All the things. It's really easy, girl. If I can do it, you can do it. It's you do the calculated shipping. That's what I'm learning. But yeah, and then if you can multicast it to other platforms if you link those. So yeah, yes. Misty's got a whole bunch of videos. It's her deal. It's her little shop. It's kind of like a vendor market, and we all have booths or stores. It's kind of like that, but it's all virtual. So okay, y'all, we are going to go over. Thank y'all so much for being here today. It warms my little heart when y'all do that. And sell with me and decline Delaney on VAMP again. Yes, Alpine Treasures, Bree, y'all get together and do that. We're going to go raid Kim, Desert Gal Curios here. We're teleporting to Arizona. Okay, so I go to the X, correct? And it says it won't. Is she live? I click her, and now I end stream and raid. Thank y'all for being here, y'all. Let's go over to Kim, Desert Gal Curios. Have a good Sunday. Y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye, y'all.